Alright, so we have the 135 final for the Ultimate Fighter. So we have Brady Hiestand, or Hiestand, sorry, facing Ricky Turcios. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. Alright, so breakdown striking. Turcios definitely a more natural striker. If you watch his style, he's not afraid to get hit. He's not afraid to give one to take one. You know, he's a natural fighter. He goes for the 1-2, the 1 to the high kick. You know, he mixes it up quite nicely with his punches and his kicks. Likes to finish a combination with a kick all the time. And lead leg body kick is nice as well. You know, a lot of kicks to the body. For Hiestand, it's mostly just the straight right. He does keep his hands low at all times, and when he does fatigue in fights, those hands will drop even further. Where Hiestand is good is in the wrestling. You know, I think he's got a wrestling background or something like that, looks like it. He's got a nice double leg on the fence, wrestling ride, map returns. For Ricky Turcios, he's just too focused on damage when he's defending a takedown, or when he's not defending a takedown, but when he's getting taken down, he's just trying to focus. He's trying to hit like hammer fists and punches and stuff. You just got to worry about defending the takedown first. And Ricky, he will go for takedowns of his own, but he's just got very poor posture and very bad technique on his takedowns. I'm not sure what his career takedown record would be, but imagine it's like hitting about 2% of his takedowns. Like, he's just got a really bad technique and really bad posture, and just hesitates a bit when he's trying to shoot for a takedown. And he's just always getting stuffed. So how these guys win fights: for Turcios, he's got a good chin, he's durable, good cardio, good volume. And on the other side of that, for Hiestand, he gasses after one round. I think it's a pacing issue too. He just goes too hard for the takedowns, goes too hard with ground and pound, and he just completely empties the tank after round one. For Turcios, he has subpar takedown defense. So, path to victory for Turcios is volume on the feet, stay away from the fence, pressure him in the later rounds when he does get tired, and don't shoot any takedowns of your own, because you'll likely just get reversed, or at the very least out scrambled and end up in an inferior position, I bet. So don't do that. For Hiestand, get ready for the Grammy roll when he does, when you have the body lock or the wrestling ride or whatever. Just watch out for the Grammy roll, because he will do that every time he's in a body lock position. Also pace yourself with ground and pound. You know, use it sparingly. Focus on top control and, you know, just getting on top and controlling him and riding it out. Use your ground and pound accordingly. You know, don't go crazy with it. Just punch him if he's there to be punched, but just be aware that you do have a limited gas tank. Alright, so how I see the fight going. So, intriguing fight here, for sure. Stylistically, because I'll get into it, but the proven way to beat Turcios on the feet is to feint, or, you know, wait for him to close distance and then you can counter, or just throw combinations, and that takes advantage of his tendencies that he will do. He'll kind of lean back with his chin in the air, or just dip really heavy to one side. But yeah, so Boston Salmon and Mana Martinez were able to take advantage of that, but Hiestand, he doesn't do any of those things really. Like, Brady's stand-up, it's very rudimentary, so he better hope that he can get his wrestling going, which is 100% a viable path to victory here for Brady, because from what I gather from watching Turcios, is that he isn't a very good wrestler. He tries to elbow, he tries to punch and stuff instead of like stuffing the head or grabbing a whizzer or stuff like that, you know. He just doesn't stuff takedowns very well. But if Ricky can make him work even a little bit for the takedown, or make him work from top position, like being active off his back with elbows, submissions, just trying to get back to his feet, then I believe Hiestand will gas. I think Turcios has a huge cardio advantage here. Brady can go hard for like one round, maybe one round and a bit. But Ricky, he can go all day. Like, he's got fantastic cardio. And on the feet, he attacks the body quite well. Like a lot of knees, a lot of punches, a lot of kicks to the body. He definitely focuses on attacking the body of his opponent. And all those strikes are going to wear on the gas tank of Brady Hiestand. And I think Ricky wins the third round basically every time these two fight. I'm expecting a pretty sketchy third round for Hiestand, because he does gas quite badly. And I think his TKO loss to Chad N. Heilinger, or whatever his name is, was because he gassed, and I guess he got finished in the third round because it was behind a paywall that I'm just not willing to pay for to tape this fight. I'm guessing he gassed and got finished in the third. So yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised if just a completely gassed Hiestand got Ricky down in the third round and the second round, because Ricky's takedown defense is just that bad. Can totally see it coming down to what the judges favor more, like, you know, volume on the feet, winning the exchanges on the feet, punches in scrambles, like little, you know, pitter-patter punches in scrambles of Turcios, or takedowns and control of Hiestand. So a split wouldn't shock me, but I'm going to say that Turcios wins the second and third round, and he wins a 28-29 decision, but I'm not confident at all. Alright, so if you guys could like the video, that'd be awesome. Thanks for that. So the prediction is Turcios by decision. I think he just, kind of outlasts Brady. Yeah, I was kind of looking to bet Turcios at like plus money, but that's not going to happen. I feel like the value's on Brady at the moment. You know, Turcios' takedown defense is bad enough for Brady to have a legit path to victory here with just takedowns and top control. I feel like it could definitely be a split decision, just with the reasoning I mentioned before. Yeah, I don't want to really bet Hiestand though. You know, I think it's $2.62. That's pretty wide, honestly. At Bet365 or plus 162. That's pretty wide. I'll probably put like half a unit on that. You know, I'm not too confident in Hiestand, but just Turcios' takedown defense is not great. Hiestand is a decent grappler for one round. So if he can, you know, maybe gut out the second round and just get a few takedowns in the second round and just completely gas out the third round, then maybe he could win 29-28. But, you know, maybe a live bet on Turcios, because maybe Hiestand gets him down a few times in round one. Maybe he looks really good in round one and then completely gasses out the second round. Maybe Turcios is like $3 or something at the start of the second round, because I do expect Turcios to really pick it up as the fight does go on, and I expect Hiestand to really slow down